guys, so today I am going to be filming my winter essentials video for you. I saw Fleur de Force do this and thought it was an awesome idea just to show you the things that I need to get me through the winter season. So without further ado, let's get into the essentials. I'm gonna start with skincare because I think that skincare is a really important part of getting through the winter season when it's really dry and a lot more cold and your skin just isn't having its best day. So the first thing that is an absolute must-have for me in the winter is my Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. I use this mask every single night in place of a night cream, and this is my second bottle of it. It lasts a really long time and it's definitely a lot cheaper than a lot of skincare items. I think this retails for $28 in Canada and it lasts me probably like 8 months using it every single night, so I absolutely love this. It has a really nice fruity kind of citrusy scent, and it can be a little bit thick when going on the skin, but it really absorbs into the skin and just provides awesome hydration. I was gonna say all day long, but all night long. And I just noticed a major difference of my skin in the wintertime when using this mask. The next skincare essential I have are facial oils, and the first one I have is the Boscia Cool Blue Hydration Essence, and then I also have the Fresh Seaberry Moisturizing Facial Oil. I use the fresh one at night just to add a little bit more moisture to my skin. I put this underneath the Origins Drink Up Intensive mask, and then I use the Boscia Cool Blue Hydration Essence during the day, and it really helps to tone down my redness. And I've just seen a major difference in my skin and its health and its glowiness since using these two facial oils, and I definitely recommend them to combat the winter dryness. My next winter must-have is a lip balm, and I don't know about you guys, but I get some serious chapped lip during the dry winter months, and a lip balm that I have been loving lately is the Lush Lip Service Lip Balm. This is just the plain one. They do have multiple flavors of this, but I just love this one because it's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's not fake. Like, you know, with Lush it's going to be all natural ingredients, and it just feels really nice on the lips. And I find that I only have to apply this a few times during the day. It's not like an every 5-minute kind of application thing, and it's just a really good lip balm and I've been loving it lately. I've had it for a long time. But this one, in comparison to the Rêve de Miel, the Rêve de Miel I like using at night, but it can be a little too thick to apply any lip products over top, so this one is nice. That's another thing about this. It's really good for applying lip products over top because it's not too chunky and it won't move around too much. I love this lip balm. From Caudalie is one that I also keep with me at all times, like in my purse or backpack. It's the Caudalie Grape Water, and this is just really nice to refresh and hydrate your skin throughout the day. Sometimes I get a little bit dry around my mouth and I like to just pop this guy on, spray it all over my face, and it just gives me another boost of hydration and refreshes my skin during the day. And it just basically feels nice. I don't know if it has any long-lasting skin benefits, but it feels good when I put it on. So the Caudalie Grape Water, and I like this because it's a lot cheaper than a lot of facial sprays, probably because of the lack of ingredients. It's just simply grape water, but I love it and can't see myself getting through winter without it. Now onto the makeup essentials. The first thing I've got are tinted moisturizers, and I like a lighter base throughout the winter, and if I want to have a little bit more coverage I'll just go more heavier with my concealer. And my two favorite tinted moisturizers are the NARS Radiant Tinted Moisturizer and the Diorskin BB Cream. I guess it's a BB cream, but you know what I mean. They're the same thing. BB, CC, Tinted, DD. The one thing I like about the NARS Tinted Moisturizer is that they have really light shades. I don't think I have the lightest one, but I think I have the lightest shade with a neutral undertone, but I have the shade Terre Neuve. It's light 0, and this one has amazing coverage. Both of these actually I would consider to be like a medium coverage foundation, but they have that light feel, they moisturize the skin, and I actually find my skin to be better when I use these in place of a regular foundation. My skin just feels a lot more hydrated and, I don't know, glowy. I just really like it. The Diorskin Nude BB Cream, I really love the feel of this. It's super long lasting, but it does have quite a pink undertone, so I really have to counteract that with a lot of bronzer when I wear it just to hide how pink it is. But I love these two tinted moisturizers and they have not left my face for the past few months. My next makeup winter essential are bold lips. Now the one I'm wearing right now is my absolute favorite. This one is just my go-to. It's a liquid lipstick from Dior. It's the Dior number 975 Minuet Fluidstick. It looks like this. It is so beautiful. It has a little bent doe foot applicator, and it just creates the most beautiful stain on your lips. It's really long lasting. When you first apply it, it just leaves this, like, it almost looks like glass. It's the most beautiful glossy lipstick I've ever seen, and I am so obsessed with the color. The nail polish I'm wearing today actually matches the lipstick. It's that perfect kind of like deep berry burgundy color that I think is just fantastic for the winter and holiday season, and I have been loving wearing this lipstick. My next favorite bold lipstick is this one from Buxom. It's called Buxom Menace, and it is just one of their full-bodied lipsticks. And again, this is that kind of berry burgundy shade, but this one's really beautiful because it's a little bit more of a creamier lipstick, so it's really hydrating on the lips in the winter time. It's not as long lasting, and I definitely have to do my little concealer outlining the lips with it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful color, super hydrating, and I love this lipstick from Buxom. My third bold lip favorite I won't go on about too much because I've already talked about it so many times, but it's the NARS Train Bleu. I don't know how to say that because I'm not French. It's Train. We're just gonna call it Train. It's the NARS Train Matte Velvet Lip Pencil, but this is the most beautiful kind of deep purple matte lipstick that I have ever put on my lips. It's incredibly long lasting. Like, you do not have to worry about this whatsoever. Super easy to apply, and I am just in love with this color. So those are my three favorite bold lips. Now I have one lip gloss favorite to show you just because I find I gravitate a little bit more towards lip gloss on an everyday basis during the winter just because they're a lot more hydrating and easier to apply in the winter time. And my favorite one right now is this Bite Beauty Currant Lush Fruit Lip Gloss. And this one has the same kind of glassy effect that this Fluidstick from Dior has, and I just love the flavor of this. The smell is amazing. It's made with real fruit, which is kind of rare to find in makeup products, and I love this color. It's like a perfect light berry color. I actually love pairing this lip gloss with the NARS Sin Blush. That's kind of been my go-to makeup look. Let me know if you guys want to see an everyday makeup look using this lip gloss, but it's been my favorite, and I definitely recommend these lip glosses from Bite. Next, we'll move on to my nail polish essentials. Now, the first kind of shade range that I want to talk about are the reds and the burgundies, which I think are perfect for the holiday season. The one that I'm wearing today is one of my favorites. It's the Nails Inc London Kensington High Street nail polish, and this is just a really nice deep berry shade that matches this lipstick, and I love this one. I actually got it in one of their Christmas cracker sets last year, so I don't know if you can get this in this particular form. I think they only have this shade in their gel nail polish form now, but it is a beautiful shade and I love it. If I can find the link to it, I will link that down below. The twin sweater set, and it's just kind of, it's a little bit lighter than the Nails Inc. It has a little bit more of a red undertone. It's still just a beautiful color for the holidays, and Essie nail polishes are one of my favorites. They apply really nicely and love that color. And I love the name of it. It's just like screams Christmas time and the holidays. So then another one of my favorites is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Pro in number 390 Burgundy Flirt, and it's basically what it says. It's a burgundy nail polish, and this one is very long lasting. It's kind of one of my favorite nail polishes for non-chipping. And then my last kind of red burgundy nail polish favorite is the red one of them all, and it's my Sephora Formula X nail polish, and this is the color X Love Rouge. It's the Rouge shade, but basically any of the red nail polishes that you could get from the Formula X. I love this shade. Then to continue on the nail polish train, I wanted to show you my favorite sparkly nail polishes because I love bringing out the sparkles during the Christmas season. I think that it's a perfect accent to a look when you have a few sparkly, glittery nail polishes and it doesn't look too crazy. So the first I have, I actually did a blog post on it last year because it was kind of my favorite Christmas shade last year. It's the Maybelline Color Show in number 760 Gilded Rose, and I think this was limited edition, but if they have a similar one, then I definitely recommend checking out the Maybelline sparkly nail polishes because this one is so beautiful. Again, I will link the blog post I did on it down below. The next one is this one from Essie called Jazzy Jubilant, and it's kind of got more of like a purpley tealy sparkle going on, but I actually think that this would be a perfect nail polish for New Year's because it's just really fun and glittery and pretty, and I don't know, I'm a sucker for sparkly nail polishes. This next one is Ciate. It's a Ciate Mini in the shade All Aglow, and it's a really pretty gold sparkly nail polish. I got this in the Ciate Advent calendar last year, but so it is a mini nail polish, but I love this. I think it's the perfect gold, sparkly, glittery nail polish. So now moving on to the kind of clothing. First one is an obvious one. I tried to make it an obvious kind of pick, but my first essential are toques. I live in toques during the winter time because I don't like to be cold, and when I'm wearing a toque that gives me the most warmth, and I also think that they can help with a lot of bad hair days. So this one is my current favorite one. It's a black toque that I got from Aritzia. I think it's a TNA toque. It's just a plain little chillin' toque. I also have one in gray, which I love, and pretty much wear them every single day. My next kind of clothing essential are scarves. I've got my two favorites here. One is kind of green and blue, and this other one is cranberry and navy, and I think that they are just perfect colors for the festive season. This one I got at a store called Boathouse here in Canada. I don't know if it's a store that exists anywhere else, but it's just a plaid scarf, and it's green and blue and just so huge and cozy, and I just love wrapping up in this, and it makes me feel so Christmassy. And then this one is my favorite that I got from Aritzia. Actually, I didn't get it. My cousin got it for me for my birthday, and I absolutely love it. It's the perfect cranberry and navy color that, oh, just completes any all black outfit, which is what I wear every single day, and it is so huge. It's actually one of their blanket scarves, and it's so warm, and it is a must-have for me during the winter. My next clothing essential are obviously big, cozy knit sweaters, and the one that I'm loving right now was actually sent to me by Windsor Store, which was so cool. That was the first time I had ever had anything sent to me, and I picked out this big, cozy sweater with a big snowflake on it, and it is the most warm and soft sweater that I have ever worn in my life. If it is still available, I will link it down below. Definitely check it out. Windsor Store has awesome, affordable clothing, and this is going to be my winter sweater of choice. My next wintertime essential are wool socks. Now, during the winter time, I actually prefer to have my house a little bit more cold than warm because I like to cozy up into these woolly socks and a pair of big cozy pajamas and snuggle up and have a hot chocolate. So these woolly socks get me through all of those cold winter nights. Then I've got some shoe essentials, and for me they are booties. I live in boots and booties, and my two favorites right now are these little guys from Steve Madden. These are just nice to throw on. They're made out of a really durable leather, like they're really hard, and I just feel kind of safe when I'm walking in the ice and snow with them, and they kind of add a little something funky to outfits, and I really like those. And then I'm also loving these leather boots from Aldo. They're also made out of a really hard, durable leather. What I like about them is they have a lot of grip on the bottom, so again, I feel very safe when I'm walking through slippery ice, but I think that it's just kind of a nice piece to kind of fancy up a casual outfit, and I love these boots. If I can find the link for them, I will link them down below because I did buy them recently over the Black Friday sale. So now we'll move on to the random winter essentials, and I've got two things that are actually located behind me. Those are Christmas lights. These little twinkly Christmas lights I actually got from Urban Outfitters. They're the little like copper wire LED lights, but I think they just add such a pretty festive addition to any room or pieces of decor. I love them. And then I also have the PF Candle Co. soy candle in amber and moss, and that is a candle that I recently got, but I love the scent of it, and it just makes me feel so warm and cozy, and I think that adding candles throughout your house just really puts you into the festive and holiday season. And then for the most random essential of them all, my humidifier. I don't think that I could survive a winter without this because the dryness of the Calgary and Alberta weather just gives me a really horrible cough, and I occasionally get nosebleeds, and I just get really dry skin. I keep this humidifier on my bedside table overnight. I only turn it on overnight, and it just really helps to add more hydration into my world. And I got this guy at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's the Homedics humidifier, and it was nice and cheap, and I love it, and it helps me and my skin get through the winter season. So those are all of my winter essentials, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the things that I need to get me through the winter season. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your winter essentials are. I will link as many links to the products as I can down below, and I will also include my social media links, so you can go ahead and check out my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and give me a follow if you'd like. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, everyone, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!